Hello and welcome to Capacity TV. My name is Saf Malik. I'm the Senior Content and Insights Manager at Capacity. I'm here today with Mike Mills. Mike is the Managing Director for Service Providers at Gamma. Mike, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Mike, for years the industry narrative was that traditional voice was in decline. Why do you think AI is changing that conversation and giving communication its voice back?
That's a great question. And actually, I think what we're seeing now really is agentic AI and voice as an application come to the fore again. So there's loads of use cases now where you're kind of using AI in real time in calls. You've got transcription, you've got kind of receptionist concierge type services. And all of those agentic voice AI platforms need voice as the underlying architecture to run it. So what you're seeing more and more is a kind of, rather than it be person to person, you're talking about kind of person to AI type environment conversations.
And we're seeing huge demand for AI-powered customer interactions. What does that mean for the underlying global voice and communications infrastructure that's needed to support it reliably at scale?
Well, I mean, fundamentally, you can't run any kind of voice without running a voice network. So the underlying transport layer has never been more important. So, low latency, low jitter, high quality voice, you can't run an AI service without it. So it's absolutely paramount to the LLM and the applications being able to converse with you in a efficient manner.
And are there like practical use cases that you can point to?
Yeah, so I think my favorite one is actually one me and my wife used. So we decided at the last minute to go to a restaurant. We were in the car driving, so obviously you can't go online when you're driving. So we called the restaurant up, made the reservation, booked the table, all done with an AI agent in like 2 minutes.
Oh.
So I think you're going to see more and more of that kind of appointment booking, checking status updates, all of that sort of stuff with voice as a channel if people want to use it.
We're here at ITW and there's a lot of conversation around international growth and global enablement. What challenges do you think business and service providers are facing when they try to scale their communications globally?
So more and more we're seeing global compliance as being the number one challenge, whether you're in a market and the regulations change, which is happening a lot in Europe, or you're looking to build a global product. You kind of telco regulation touches pretty much all of it, and just keeping on top of that in multiple markets from a voice point of view, that's really difficult, and it's not getting any easier. So I would say definitely that's the number one challenge that we see from our voice service providers.
And there was a recent expansion for you guys into APAC. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so we've always looked at the APAC market, and it's broadly, we see it broken up into kind of two areas. So you've got Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, which is highly westernized, pretty similar to the US and Europe. And it's quite well saturated from a cloud communications voice perspective. But then you've got a lot of the emerging markets. So we see markets like the Philippines and Indonesia and Vietnam as really exciting growth markets for voice services because they're evolving at pace and they're on the journey to cloud communications. So for us, we think that's really, really exciting. The compound annual growth rates are, double or triple that what you're seeing in more westernized, more mature markets.
Mike, as always, it's great to hear from you. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Cheers.
And thank you for watching Capacity TV.